Welcome back, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, folks of all ages, my next guest is the #1 New York Times best-selling Booker Prize and National Book Award-winning author of 13 books. His latest is Vigil. Please welcome back to The Late Show, George Saunders. George, welcome back.
It's so nice to be here. This picture right here, I want to have this in my mind forever.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't mind having this one in my mind forever either.
I think this is the 4th time I've been on here, 5th time maybe, and I want to say one thing. You come here nervous, of course. I do. A writer does, because what? And the people that you have on your show, from the producers, all the technical people, so sweethearted, and it just makes it such a beautiful experience. And I know that comes from the top down, so thank you for that.
Well, that's lovely to say. Yeah. And I completely agree. Incredibly lucky to work with this amazing group of people. Congratulations. In November, you were awarded the National Book Foundation's, I'm going to get this right, Lifetime Achievement Prize. Your writing gives me so much, gives the world so much. What does writing give you?
Well, my process is really revision heavy. So
revision heavy?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm doing over and over, day after day. And in that process, what works for me is to imagine the reader as being kind of better than me, like smarter and more worldly and more compassionate and funnier. So you're always kind of writing up to that person. So that's a revision strategy. You read something and go, ooh, that's kind of dull. She won't like that. You know what I mean? And so over the years of doing that, what will happen is a better version of me will appear on the page, which is so refreshing, I'm not the usual dummy. And
does that make you want to sort of edit everything you say and do in your life? If
yes.
You know that given another day, you
yeah,
can do it
100%. Can we do it again? Can we do
sure,
that?
You can even answer that question differently if you'd like now.
So what happens is I'm over here trying to be my best self, and hopefully the reader feels that. And then we both kind of come out of the usual kind of habitual self and have that little moment of kind of like high-level union. So that's really beautiful and addictive.
Right now, for a lot of people, is a time of enormous stress and turmoil. And I'm just curious what you think the role of art is in times of growing darkness.
It's, a lot of writers are worried about this. And I think sometimes you feel like you're doing kind of painting the baseboards and then the ceiling comes down. It can feel like that. But for me, so I want the reader to feel that I'm there with her. The way you do that is in revision, you try to get in touch with some truth that you share. So I think now, it's not a huge thing, but it's not nothing. We can look at a text, and by doing that, we can recalibrate our relation to truth. Because this administration seems to be working at a task of lying so often that we get used to it. It's like if you're in a really fancy restaurant and the waiter brings in 3 turds on a tray,
But under a silver dome.
Yes. Yeah. And so in that point, basic sanity is to say, waiter, let's take this away. But the idea is if you keep bringing the turds on a tray, then you're like, okay, leave it. I'll get used to it. Bring me a fork,
Everyone else seems to be enjoying it.
Yeah, right.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Right. No, I think that's true. So in a small way, I feel like things are so confusing and so sad and so cruel, this ambient cruelty. So for a couple minutes a day, I'm like, I don't know what I can do, but I can just recalibrate my relation to truth.
What's the role of fiction in times like this? I'm curious. Because some people, I don't necessarily agree. Some people say, well, fiction is not good in a time like this because it's a form of escapism. What do you think about that?
Well, my experience with fiction is it frees up everything. You don't have to be accurate to anything except the soul, essentially. So in that sense, it's so free, and I think that in itself is really powerful. And I have the feeling that with fiction, a writer can reach out, and even if the person is very different from you, you can hit something essential. I talked to a couple somewhere in my travels, and they were like mediation people. They were divorces or corporate problems and stuff. And they said in the most difficult cases, what they would do is take a Chekhov story and ask the different parties to read it. And they said it was so amazing because whatever the real problem was, they didn't need to talk about that. They were talking about these imaginary people in a story. And in the process, they said people would become weirdly vulnerable. They would confess things that in the defensive mode they wouldn't confess. So I think that's, from the time we're little, our parents are telling us a story, and we're trying to make sense of the universe through made-up things, which somehow frees us from the constraint of the kind of everyday and the habitual, I think. Yeah.
So like in fiction, you and I can speak at each other, but if we're, like, say if we're both reading the same book, for instance, let's say we were all reading Vigil.
Let's say that. And also, I think it's good to
Okay.
to buy 2 or 3 copies. And
Exactly. Obviously, buy 2 or 3 copies so you have one everywhere you go,
Yeah.
and like that. But then then we're side by side, like facing the story together and experiencing in a similar way, which is one of the reasons why, even though you've won the Booker Prize and you've won the National Book Award, right now I'm about to bestow on you the highest prize any book could possibly get, because I'm excited to announce that Vigil will be the Late Show Book Club's February pick, and it comes with, we're all gonna read Vigil. There you go. And it comes with a mug, which I don't think the Booker Prize comes with, and it comes with a bookmark. That's for you. You get to keep that.
I appreciate it very much.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
You can leave it right there. No, I love Lincoln in the Bardo. It also deals with death and the afterlife. This does as well. Did you mean to write about ghosts or the afterlife again, or do you start writing and a ghost just wafts into the room?
It's more like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I think the writer is basically like a roller coaster designer. So at the beginning, I don't think you should know what you're trying to do, but you're trying to thrill the reader somehow or another. And I think you love Flannery O'Connor. Right?
I do love
Flannery
I do too.
O'Connor. And she said a really amazing thing. She said, a writer can choose what he writes, but he can't choose what he makes live. So what that means is you might have the idea, I'm this kind of writer, but if you do it and it's boring, you're not that kind of writer, So if you think you're going to be like a string quartet writer like Shostakovich, and you write when everybody falls asleep, that's not it. But if you start playing a polka and they dance, then you're good. So for me, if I have a realistic story, like with a couple having a serious discussion about their marriage, I just I can't do it. But if I let her dead mom drift in, and also the dead mom doesn't like the husband, then I'm in heaven,
Well, George, thank you so much.
Thank
for being
you so
here.
much. It's
Such a pleasure. Vigil is available now, and it's the Late Show February Book Club pick. Go get it. George Saunders, everybody. We'll be right back.